welcome to the local news. My name is Sydney Kidney.
And I'm Bart Hart.
Our latest breaking story involves a woman who woke up with three strange people in bed with her.
That's right, Sydney. The woman screamed and her brother rushed in to help her fight off the three offenders.
The attack happened early this morning in the 500 block of 2nd and Frets in Edmond, Oklahoma. We are now going to be joined by our news anchor in the field, Morgan Organ, to tell us more. Morgan?
Thanks, Sydney and Bart. I'm here at the home of Betty Jean and Leroy Jenkins. Last night, Betty Jean was attacked by three perpetrators in her home. Betty Jean.
I sure was, honey.
Can you describe the events of last night?
I was sleeping in my bed. I was just minding my own business, trying to go sleep, and then they just came up and got in bed with me.
They got in bed with you, and you told me that they were fighting with you, arguing with you, and knocking things over in your bedroom, correct?
Yeah, they tried to cut me.
They
with the
tried
knives.
With the knives.
Right here. I'll show you, but that's probably not appropriate for TV.
No.
Okay.
That's fine. We believe you. Her husband, her brother, Leroy
right.
Jenkins, came in when he heard the commotion to see what was going on. And at this point, the perpetrators, perps, left his...
They skated right back out that window. They just jumped right back out that window.
Right back out your bedroom window, huh?
He was ninja.
I'm here with the victim's brother, Leroy, and he had run into the bedroom, correct? Argument, and
yeah.
Just why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I just want to tell you I'm a real big fan. I watch you every night on the television. I'm happy to have all your cameras out here in front of my beautiful house. But yeah, I was down there. I was in the living room watching the race, and I heard this commotion. And I run in there, and three of them ninjas on top of my sweetheart over there. I said, "Hey," I said, "what the heck's going on in here?" Because at first I thought it was something kind of shifty going on, but turned out they was in there up to no good. So I busted out my ninjing skills, which I learned from the West Virginia Ninja. Big shout out to him, really appreciate it. But I come in there, boy, I was ninjing, I was throwing it this way and that way, giving them what for, and then they kind of jumped out the window and ran off down there, and turned out she was all right. But yeah, I don't know what they do. They was up to some trouble. So
She said they were trying to cut her.
yeah, they were. They was trying to cut. They was trying to. Apparently, they got some sort of like liver snatcher or something down here. They're trying to steal her guts.
Well, the Jenkins have a message for the liver snatchers who are responsible.
I'm gonna tell you right now, for all you people that's still out there that ain't been messed with like this, you might want to hide your livers, hide your kids with knees, hide your hearts, because we got a liver snatcher out here in the trailer park.
They snatching everything up in her. You notice they're so dumb too. They don't let their eyes, chest, their fingerprints. They are so dumb. They are really dumb. For real.
Yep. And don't you worry about it. Don't you even try to hide, because guess what, son? I'm gonna come find you.
We're looking for you.
I'm gonna come for you. Yep.
You can run and tell that, homeboy.
You heard it first here. There's a liver snatcher and a gut something snatcher robber on the loose. So, back to you, Bart and Sydney.
Back to you, liver snatcher.
Thanks.
Dr. Transplant on the phone, a local physician who is an expert in organ transplants. Dr. Transplant, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here? Is this legal or is this ethical from a medical standpoint?
Well, absolutely not. It's a bit ridiculous, actually, and I believe that people are actually believing these buffoons. That people will be creeping around in the night trying to steal their organs and things like that. I mean, these are people that came up with aliens in their backyards and crop circles and things like that. But I can tell you that we do have a process that we go through, and we put many things in place to prevent any sort of negative outcome from organ transplants.
Doctor, is there a governing body that oversees organ transplants in this country?
There is indeed. It's the Organ Procurement and Transplantation Network. They work in conjunction with the Department of Health and Human Services, and they pretty much create all the policies and the laws that govern what we do as far as being transplant physicians.
And another question that I have, can just anybody receive an organ from anybody?
Well, no. We go through, like I said, we go through a lot of procedures to make sure that we can expect the best possible outcome from a transplant. And these include screening the donor and the recipient together to make sure that they're going to match and that the recipient is not going to reject the new organ. And we also go through, we test their blood, and we make sure that both the donor and the recipient are going to be healthy enough to go through the procedure and to come out well.
Doctor, what are some of the risks associated with organ transplant?
Well, the most severe risk, obviously, is death. That can be a problem. We've also got, the risk for rejection of the organ, which, we try to mitigate that as much as we can by weakening the immune system of somebody who's about to receive a new organ, and this will keep them from rejecting that. And then just infection from the procedure, and we'll do something like give antibiotics or something like that to keep the patient from getting infected.
All right, thank you very much for that information, Doctor.
You're welcome.
She's snatching her organs up, trying to cut them, so y'all need to hide your kidneys, hide your lungs, hide your kidneys, hide your lungs, hide your kidneys, hide your lungs, and hide your liver. Cause they're cutting everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess. We're looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you. You can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that. Homeboy, home, home, homeboy.
We got your t-shirt, you don't have fingerprints on it.
You are really dumb, for real. The man got away, leaving behind evidence.
I was attacked by some idiot in the
Trailer park.
So dumb, so dumb, so dumb, so dumb.
In your window, he's snatching your organs up, trying to cut them, so y'all need to hide your kidneys, hide your lungs, hide your kidneys, hide your lungs, hide your kidneys, hide your lungs, and hide your liver.